I don't know. I mean, I hope I don't faint. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Honestly, just walking in here, I felt like the grown-up version of a kid going to Disneyland. Like, look at that big statue. Can you believe we're here? Look at these lights. I can't believe it's happening. For me, when I first was nominated, it was so surreal. I really felt like I was in a weird dream, like this elongated dream. And 2 days later, we were at a restaurant. My boyfriend went to the bathroom, and I seemed to have woken up while he left. And I grabbed this kid next to me, and I said, I got nominated for an Academy Award. And he looked at me like, he was like, no, you didn't. I was like, I know. Can you believe it? Google it. Look, let's check it. Google it. He checked it. I mean, he was like, oh, my God, you got nominated. I was like, I know. Isn't it crazy? Can you believe it?
I mean, the greatest gift of my professional life was that Cheryl Strayed gave me this opportunity to play her in a movie. I've never been so challenged before, physically, emotionally, by a story and also a director, Jean-Marc Vallée. But yeah, I think it's also it's different. I'm older now. I feel like I really fought for this movie to get made, and it was hard. It was a hard process, but it's so rewarding. All those days hiking up mountains and crossing freezing rivers, carrying equipment, it feels very hard-won, but so rewarding.
Well, I felt when I met her that I was definitely being auditioned by her. And when you're playing a real person, it was very much just wanting to get her blessing. And actually, more than it being a piece of advice, there was just, she gave me this lovely look when I left her house, because I went over I had a cup of tea and dinner with her husband, Jonathan Hellier-Jones. And there was just something, as they were leaving, they were sort of waving me off as I was leaving up their driveway. And there was just something in her eye that I felt, okay, hopefully she feels relaxed and she can entrust me with her life story. So it was more of a look than a piece of information.
Yeah, I mean, short answer, yeah. I'm always interested in people saying, oh, you got to speak up. Just speak up, be heard. Well, it's great to speak up, but what I really think is you got to do something. And those are the people I admire in this business, and those are the people that I follow, and I follow their careers. And I started my production company 2 years ago because I saw 6 of my favorite actresses fighting over a really crappy role in a movie, and I thought we deserve better. We just do. So I set out with the idea that I wanted to develop material that had strong female leads, and it's just been a great year. And what's been great is the audiences are responding to the movie. They love the movie, and both films have been really box office successes, but also critically. I mean, the critics have been so supportive. The press has been extraordinary, and I just think it's great to have an idea and then have it supported in so many ways. So, I feel really great about, that it's time for change and people really want it.
I got to meet Patti Smith, who I'm a huge fan of, and I have to say I think that might be my favorite moment of the whole thing.
Line. Oh, it's so fantastic. And my publicist, my publicist friend Stephen Huvane said, don't you feel like you're on like a great big press junket for a movie and you guys are all in the same movie, and next you go to Paris and then you go to London, and it does kind of feel that way. I mean, we've all gotten to know each other. It's always exciting to see people. I've worked with so many of the other nominees. And this is lovely. It's a great celebration. I did remember, maybe I'll get a laugh for this, the first time I went to the Oscar lunch, I had just had a baby, and I got out of the car. My publicist, Stephen, met me at the curb, and I got out of the car, and I decided to wear a coat, like a day coat, this kind of boxy coat. And he said, oh, my gosh, we've got to get you away from that intellectual fashion. That's ridiculous. So anyway, I feel more comfortable now. My children are older, so I don't have to wear something so misshapen. So there we go.